December the 2nd, 2025, and I hope everybody's been having a wonderful day so far today. Well, I said I was going to be in the front of the fireplace again today, but I am outside. I was just inside filming today's video, and I was trying. I did so many takes in there. My daughter kept coming downstairs, and I had to keep stopping, and then I saw the sun trying to peek its way through the clouds, and I said, let me run outside and film today's video. I came out here and realized how cold it is out here today. It's a chilly day. We had a bunch of rain come through here last night, poured raining, washed our driveway out, washed everything out up here. And it's been raining all day today. It finally stopped. I think it's going to start raining here again just a little bit, but I thought, why not break off and at least come outside while I've got an opportunity to do so instead of filming inside again, even though it is really, really cold out here right now. It's a cold day here in South Carolina. I'm not going to be sitting out here for too long doing today's video. Like I said, it's a cold day. But what I wanted to talk about today is just remember why you're doing this. I was thinking about this earlier, and for some reason, I wanted to talk about this today, about why you're sticking with getting sober. I just want to do a reminder video. Anyway, like I said, I wanted to talk about, why you're doing this today, and, just a reminder of why you're getting and staying sober. There are so many reasons why you're doing this, and, number one, if you're the type of person that blacked out every single night like I did, that stuff gets so old. You wake up every single morning, you don't remember what happened, you feel like garbage. A lot of times you said something wrong to your spouse or to your boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever you live with. A lot of times we show our you-know-what, and we wake up the next morning and don't remember anything that we said. We don't remember anything that happened. We got into an argument. We don't remember any of it. And that's a horrible feeling when you wake up the next morning and you don't remember anything that happened, and your spouse is upset with you, or your boyfriend or girlfriend or your roommate's upset with you, and you're trying to talk to them about it and they don't want to speak to you, and you got to spend the whole entire day trying to work this out and figure out what happened. You're trying to piece little memories together, and it's just not enough. Who wants to deal with that anymore? Who wants to deal with waking up every single morning feeling hungover? And then the whole, trying to figure out where you're going to get the money for today to buy your booze again. Aren't you tired of chasing that all the time? Trying to figure out where you're going to get your cash, going to the liquor store, counting out change. It's a horrible feeling. Nobody wants to deal with that. I know I don't want to go through that ever again. Especially the waking up every single day feeling bad. Your whole entire day is ruined. I can't tell you guys how many days I lost that were totally ruined because I was hungover. I was completely worthless the whole entire day. My whole entire day wasted. We only get but so many days on this earth. And to have multiple days just wasted away while you lay in the bed and sleep, or just lay in the bed all day long watching TV because you feel too bad to get up and do anything at all. It's a horrible feeling, all the wasted time that's gone. You'll never get any of that time back. Once again, who wants to go through that? Who wants to go through the blackouts? Who wants to deal with the hangovers every single day? Like I said, who wants to deal with digging through your car in the morning trying to find a bunch of quarters just so you can get enough money together to buy a pint? And then you go to a liquor store, you lay out $5.50, whatever it costs these days. I don't even know. But you lay out, your $6 or whatever in quarters on the counter, and you get your pint, and you leave out of the store, and you're done with it in 5 minutes, and you're right back trying to figure out how to get another bottle again. You're going to the store and, saying you're going to go buy some milk and you're going to buy groceries, and next thing you know, you buy, a gallon of milk and a loaf of bread, and you spend $80, and that's all you come home with, and your spouse is like, what's going on here? I mean, this is the kind of stuff that happened. I used to do it all the time. I'd go by the grocery store, to the gas station, and tell my wife I need to get gas. And I'd go in there and spend all the money buying alcohol and put like $5 in gas in my vehicle, and it would get me back and forth for one day. And then I'm right back at the gas station again. My wife's like, why are you back at the gas station? You just filled up your tank yesterday. And there I am, lying, making excuses again. And the lies that we have to tell all the time, the lies. We lie to our loved ones all the time. We lie to our spouses. We lie to our family. We lie to ourselves. We lie to everyone when we're in active addiction. Do you want to go back to that? The constant lying? You know how bad you feel about yourself when you're lying to people, especially those that you love. It's a horrible feeling just to cover up the fact that you're consuming alcohol or substances you don't want people to know. That's absolutely horrible. I know I don't want to go back to that life. Do you want to go back to that life again? It's so embarrassing when you have to go to the liquor store and you got like a Ziploc bag full of change and you lay it out on the counter and you're trying to separate the nickels and the dimes and you're trying to separate the quarters, and the person behind the cash register is trying to help you, and there's people standing behind you getting irritated because it's taking so long to do the transaction because you're paying with change, and it's right when the liquor store opens first thing in the morning, you're in there paying change. That's an embarrassing feeling right there. I know, because I've been through it so many times. You know, the mornings, I would have a day off, and I was out of liquor that morning, and all I needed was the hair of the dog just to get that, get that off of my back. And, I would be sitting outside the liquor store. I don't remember what time they open. I think they open at 9 o'clock in South Carolina, maybe 10. But I would be sitting outside of the liquor store 15, 20, 30 minutes before they even open. And what's crazy about it is, where I live at, there's a liquor store that's very close, and I used to frequent it when I was off. And there's a grocery store that's right across the street. Like a stalker, I used to park at the grocery store and wait, and sit there and wait and watch until I saw them pull into the parking lot and turn that open sign on. As soon as that sign flicked on, I was right in the parking lot, getting out of my car, walking into the liquor store. First thing in the morning. I mean, they haven't even walked in the door good and got the lights on, and I'm already walking in trying to get my bottle. Do you want to go through that again? That is so horrible. Wasting every single penny that we have on alcohol. You're supposed to, I talk about this all the time, but you're supposed to just go have a beer with one of your friends after work, and you end up stumbling in the house at 6 a.m. You don't really remember where you were at, what you did, anything. I know I don't want to go back to that. This is why we're getting and staying sober. These are the reasons why. And like I said, I just wanted to hop on here today and do a really quick video and a reminder of why you're staying sober. I know I don't want to go back to waking up every single morning, throwing up, forcing liquor down my throat when my body's rejecting it. I try to take a swig and it comes right back up into the sink. And there I am, right after I threw up. I'm forcing the liquor back down again. That's sickness right there. I was sick. I was so sick. I was so addicted. I had to have it 24/7. Sneaking in the house every single night with mini bottles in my waistband, mini bottles in my socks. I'm playing this game like all I'm drinking is beer now. I'm telling my wife, all I'm drinking is beer, no liquor. And then next thing you know, I walk in the bathroom and I'm taking 2 shots of Fireball back to back. I walk right back into the kitchen and talk to my wife like nothing happened. It's just absolutely insane. And like I said, I don't want to go back to that life again. And I know that you don't want to go back to that. So for today, just for today, let's stay sober. Let's not drink today. Let's not use today. Let's not do any of it today. It's one more day. We can worry about tomorrow when it gets here. But for today, let's just stay sober one more day. I know that you guys can do it. This truly is one day at a time. Don't think about Christmas is coming up. If you just recently got sober and it's worrying you about how you're going to deal with Christmas, cross that bridge when you get there. Let's just deal with today. We have a couple of weeks left until Christmas. You don't even know how you're going to feel when we get to that point. You don't know how comfortable you're going to be with sobriety. You might be completely fine. So let's just worry about today. We'll worry about that big event or whatever's going on. We'll worry about that later. Like I said, when we cross that bridge, but for today, let's stay sober. We'll worry about tomorrow when it gets here. Guys, thank you so much for watching today. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I'm cold. I gotta go back inside. I'm sorry today's video is so short, but I gotta get back in this house. And like I said, I wanted to be outside today and not in front of that fireplace. The lighting is horrible inside the house. It just doesn't look good. I just really prefer being out here. So anyway, I hope tomorrow I can get back out here again as well. I think it's supposed to be a sunny day tomorrow. I think we have a break from the rain just tomorrow, and then it rains the rest of the week after that. So if it's a nice day, I'll be back outside. I'll have a longer format video for you guys tomorrow, but for today, like I said, I'm gonna keep it kind of short. So thank you so much for being here. I truly do appreciate it. And until tomorrow, I will see you guys then. One more day, just one more day. I love you guys so much.
you.